So you're tired of all the noise. You want a side hustle that actually pays you. You want to actually learn something that's going to change your life. Have you thought about trading? Or you tried trading and it just wasn't a fit because you don't know where to start. You got all these gurus telling you all these little systems and strategies and this setup and that setup in the 8:30 time frame, no, the 10:30 time frame, no, the 10 a.m., no, the 9:30 opening bar. You're just frustrated. You don't know where to go. So, what is True Edge Trading? I started trading in 1999, the old century, that back century. I started trading back in 1999. I've been trading ever since. Throughout the years, I've had many, many people ask me to teach them, and trading's not my only source of income. This is something I've traded. It's a passion of mine. I love to teach people. I have multiple businesses. So I'm not in front of the computer trading all the time, and I can't be everywhere at once. You'll hear me say that a lot because I have a lot of people say, "Hey, can you show me, Neil, how you doing it? How are you consistent?" And at the end of the day, I don't have the time to teach everyone. So I put this course together for two reasons. One, to teach my children so that down the road, if they ever want to learn, they can watch my videos and come to me and ask questions. The other is all my friends and family and people from the church, when they ask me, "Hey, can you teach me how to trade?" I've got this course out there. Uh, I think it's a fair price. It's not astronomical. The silver members, and we can go through the membership and all that stuff, but the silver members, you get a lot of information, a lot of bite-sized modules for teaching you how to trade. You have a Discord, which is a private community where I'm in there pretty much every day. I'm giving you my trade ideas, my trade thoughts. I answer questions on Q&A. Anything that's in the modules for your educational learning, you see that. You see some of my trade results. It's a hands-on community. I'm in there on a set time, guys. I'm not there all day long because I have other businesses. So I do my trading in the morning. There's a certain time frame I'm there, and then I'm off doing my other businesses. Throughout the day, I check it. I answer where I can. A lot of the members that have been with me for a while, um, some of these members have been with me for 2, 3 years. The course itself, I put it together and launched it about a year ago. But these members have been with me for a while. They'll answer a lot of the questions sometimes. The community is a great community of like-minded traders. It's very easy, very bite-sized. I have systems in there for KISS systems that reach all types of traders. Swing traders, you have a 9 to 5. You love to trade, you want to trade, but you have a 9 to 5. So that means you're forced to do swing trading. So every 4 hours, right, you got a 6 a.m. candle, a 10 a.m. candle, a 1 p.m. candle, and then a 5 o'clock candle. You can look at it 4 times, 5 times a day on these 4-hour candles. Look at your setup on the swing trading and show you how I properly swing trade so it's consistent and profitable. You can do that. If you can check on it throughout the day, you can swing trade on a 1 hour basis. Every hour you look at your charts, whether it be on your phone, your tablet, or you can get on your computer, or intraday. You're hands-on. You're able to be in front of that computer for 2, 3 hours of the day in the morning, and you're going to do intraday. And then you can get in there, boom, nail a lot of money real fast and get out. Or you want to be a scalper. You're one of those people that you're anxious. I want to get in, get out. I don't want to have my money on the table too long. I don't want to wait too long on it. I just want to get my money and get out. Then you're a scalper. We have systems for each one of those traders. And I personally have been trading all those ways, even a portfolio balance, which is a basket. I show you how to do a portfolio balance, which is very conservative, but it's a strong, steady growth over time that just keeps growing almost like a 401k. I think this is a great opportunity for you to take the chance, get some education, and follow some real traders. I tear the noise out of the market, guys. I'm going to tell you step by step, and I'll go a little bit more. I'm going to pull up another video that will kind of walk you through who I am, what I do, how I can help you. But at the end of the day, you're going to spend a small amount of money, probably the cost to go out on a Friday night to hang out with your friends, to join this course. You can quit anytime. It's not contractual, right? You sign up, you don't like it, you leave. It's that simple. So for that small price, you're getting an education, right? $49 a month for your silver. There's a gold. The gold gets some indicators. They get a 1 hour group web chat once per week. It's a 1 hour where I'm open for Q&As. The gold members and the lifetime members get in there. They ask any questions. I answer them. That's the gold members. You also get the indicators. We got some proprietary indicators that are just on our board. The lifetime membership, they get everything that the silver and everything that the gold gets, but they also get 5 private one-on-one lessons with me on the web, to where you have me for an hour, just one-on-one. The lifetime memberships get those. We can go through that later in the presentation. That extra side hustle of trading on the side, right? With an extra $200 a week or $1,000 a week, would that help you out? Would that take care of your car payment? Would that take care of your house payment? And once you understand how to trade, guys, this is a skill that never goes away. Again, I've been trading since '99. It's always there. I need money. I make money. I print it. That's the best way I can say it. I mean, if you look here, this is one day, guys. This is the 16th of January, 2026. This is just real recently because I'm making this video now for all the new members that are looking at getting involved with True Edge trading. But in one day, right? So showing all my accounts, I made $3,900 in one day. Yeah, but is that typical? Do you always do that? Well, let's look at the weekly. Here's the week, right? January 12th to January 16th. There's 16,900. And you'll see when I show you who I am, when I say who are we, you'll see I've been trading all the way back from 1999. You'll see dates on these things going back. Prop firms. You guys want to learn how to pass a prop firm? I'll show you how to pass a prop firm, how to make money with a prop firm, how to properly trade a prop firm. So you don't have a lot of money to start? Great. Learn how to trade. Spend, when they have their deals, spend $20 on a prop firm. They give you $50,000 once you pass it. Well, I show you how to pass it. Then you got $50K to trade with. Well, not really. I'll show you that. It's stacked against you. But if you know how to trade, it's money. You get payouts from them. And then on that, I show you how to stack in. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, as I said, here's your swing trading. I show you how to do swing trading. So those people that have a 9 to 5, or someone that just likes more time to think about the trade, right? Not everyone can sit there and really quickly assess the situation, identify the pattern, and get into that trade without having some type of anxiety, right? So maybe you're a slower trader. You want to swing trade. That's that option. We teach you swing trading. We got templates that you're going to have with certain setups and certain rules. Intraday, again, that's where you be in front of your computer for 2 to 3 hours. Great. Now you make a boatload of money with intraday. We go through the intraday. Zone to zone. I want something so simple I don't have to think about it. I just want to know, trade from here to here. How do I get in? How do I get out? This is such a simple system. My kids do it. My kids know how to do it. All right. So, and I'm talking my little 11-year-old. So, zone to zone, scalping. You want that scalping? We got a great scalping. That one right here. This one day, I strictly did it for our members. I wanted to show them. I strictly did this whole day. This $3,900 was strictly scalping, risking $30 a trade. Minus, to be honest with you, this $400 and below was risking $30 a trade. This up here, the 3,000, a little over 3,000 I made, I was risking $500 a trade on that. That's one of my larger accounts. So I was risking $500 a trade on that one, and I was risking $30 a trade on these ones using the scalping. The gold members, remember I said indicators? Gold members, they get our indicator, right? This is our TrendSpire. The TrendSpire gives you pressures of each window, like we're bullish on the weekly, bullish on the daily, bullish on the 4 hour. The 1 hour, it's weakening, right? We're -6, which means that we're expecting a pullback now, right? We actually have signals. Here's a strong buy signal. Here's a sell signal. It's not a strong sell signal, it's a sell signal. This is our indicator. So those that are gold members and lifetime members, you're getting the indicator. And anytime we add a new indicator, you automatically get it. Anytime we add a new lesson, you automatically get it. All of our advanced strategies, the gold and lifetime, get the advanced strategies. That's the nuts and bolts, right? Your silver, you're going to learn how to turn the key. Put the key in, turn it, step on the gas, drive the car. That's your silver membership. You want to get more in the nitty gritty? Why does the engine start? How do I fix the engine? How do I actually make that car drive faster? That's the advanced strategies. That's your gold. That's your lifetime membership, as well as these indicators. So again, we teach you the time frames, higher time frame levels down to the lower time frame levels, how to match those up. Everyone knows what they are, but no one knows how to trade them. No one knows what is weighted. I do my support and resistance a lot different than what's on YouTube. Everyone does support and resistance. I do it differently with different weight. Trend lines. If I'm using a trend line, there's a certain way I use a trend line and where I never use a trend line. And where I use it has a lot of weight on it. Lifetime, here's where we go. The memberships, right? So you want to know about the memberships. There's an onboarding fee because there's some back end setting you guys up, right? So your silvers, there's a $50 onboarding fee, and then it's $49 a month. Cancel anytime. Like I said, for a Friday night you going out, that's basically what you're spending, right? The gold member, it's $100 onboarding, and it's $99 a month. And here's what you get, right? You get access to the private Discord, each level, right? Here's your silver level access, here's your gold member access, here's your lifetime member access. You get access to our private Discord, where I'm in there every day giving you trade ideas, I'm answering questions, I'm answering concerns. If you're struggling with something, you let me know. A lot of times I'll throw a little video just pertaining to your question. The dashboard templates. So our systems, right? The swing traders, the intraday, the zone to zone, we have dashboards for it. If you have the systems, but you're also a gold member and you want the indicators, there's dashboards for the indicators, so you automatically get it. You got your trade journal, which that is really cool, guys. It shows you how to preserve your capital, how to take a small account and grow it up fast, how to pass prop firms with mathematical statistics. You're using math, guys. It comes down to math, right? Bite-sized lessons, focus cards. We have focus cards. You can print them out, have them in front of you. So when you're looking at the chart, you go, oh yeah, it's this one here. Trade follow-ups. I show you some follow-ups. Multiple trading systems. I was talking about that, right? So your silver gets all this. You get pretty much everything. The only thing you're not getting the members, the gold and the lifetime, right? They're getting the indicators. They're getting advanced strategies, and they're getting 1 hour a week where we all get on a group chat on the web, and you get on there, and I just answer questions. You know, whatever you guys need help with, I'll try to show you what's going on with it. Like, well, why this trade didn't work out. I'm there to help because, again, my passion is to help you guys. My goal is financial freedom for each and every one of my members. To do that, the only way I know to do that is to show you systems how to make money. Lifetime members, you're going to get everything the gold and silver access that you have, but you also get the 5 private lessons with me one-on-one on the web. So I can fast track your learning curve. You know, and normally it's just shy of $2,000, right? One-time fee, $2,000. But for the first 50 members on this launch, because I'm launching it, right? We were in beta version before, now we're going live, and this is being pushed out. For the first 50, I'm cutting that in half, 50%. That's the upsell, right? Come on, guys, 50%. 50% off. So it's only $1,000. It's $999.9, right? So that's for the lifetime for the first 50 memberships. After the first 50% memberships for lifetime, it goes back to the roughly $2,000 a month. And once we get past, say, 100 members, that might jump again. Because as I grow, that means I need bigger servers, and then I also need more paid people to help manage, right? So it's not like I'm trying to make money off of this. I'm trying to teach other people. This isn't my source of income. This is an additional source. This is a side hustle, right? So this is our dashboard I was talking about. The dashboard, every member gets this dashboard silver on up. This will actually tell you, right? And you'll see in the video, I go over a little bit more, but it tells you, you know, what product you're using, how many times you want to step into that product, what my risk is, right? There's my risk, my profit, my break even. Even if I'm wrong and I hit break even, I can still make money by using our management system. And we'll go more into that in the lessons. Just to prove who am I, this was the Funded Trader. And the Funded Trader, I was in their top 0.5%. They invited me down, and I'll show you here. Here's the email. They invited me down to their offices in Florida before they had a whole restructure, and I think they went bankrupt and then came out of it. But at one time, they invited me down there to do a podcast because I was one of their most profitable traders. And here's these are prop firms, guys. This is your top step. Anyone takes top step, and they know the only ones that are funded are the ones that are your express accounts. So you can see funded. That was a challenge. That was a challenge. Here's another 100K I passed. And these are all within, last 8 months. 100K I passed. Here's 250Ks I passed. What was that? April. I passed in the same day. Here's another 150K. There's another 50K. Here's another 100K. Another 100K. Here's 2 more 100Ks on the November 1st, November 26th. Here's another one I just passed for, and this was, look, guys, just recently, a couple weeks ago. Passed another one for 150. I've got 4 more ready to pass. Because what I do, and I'll show you how to do this, guys, we stack them. We're trading in one account, and it's automatically passing these trade accounts because they're copying into them. So we're trading one account, but yet we keep passing these prop firms. And what's that do? That gives us more accounts, more payouts. So now you're making a payout, right, of, oh, I was getting an extra $600 a month. Well, now times that by 5, times it by 10. You can go up to 20 accounts at Apex. You can go up to 5 at Top Step. You can go to 5 at this other, firm, which is Take Profit Trader. There's a lot of them out there, guys. There's only 3 that I look at. And actually, I'm only using 2 right now because the third is actually in turmoil right now. But I do that. And if I see something change, I let the community know, hey guys, steer clear of this prop firm. They're going through some issues, and I myself am not trading them right now. I'll let the Discord know. I'll let my community know that. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. I'm gonna show some past videos just on who we are, kind of backing up what I'm saying here. I hope you take the course. It's not a lot of money. You can quit anytime. Get in here. Let me help you get financial freedom. Thank you and have a blessed day.
All right, so what you just saw was one of our trade models play out. It's the push trade setup. We missed, if you watched it, you missed the push 1 coming out of consolidation, and then it switched right over into a push 2 in which we waited for a pullback on the push 2 in a certain area, which we also teach which areas we're looking for. Then we got into the push 2, and then after the push 2, then we went right into push 3 and added to our position for 2 trades out of 1 solid trade idea. With that said, our memberships, let me just pull this down for you here. So our memberships, you got the account dashboard, so we're all trading on the exact same layout. So when we're going through our charts, you understand what we're talking about with the time frames and everything else that we're going through with the pressure paddles and everything else. You also have in here, you have, when you become a member, we got trading floor, which is like daily trades. If we see one, main lobby here, we have just a group of traders going through. We're also showing trade ideas. You'll get results on that as well. We have training videos in here for our members. So you can actually go here. We got some focus cards that you can download for your stuff. We got little nugget knowledge videos, short little videos. So these are all the stuff that you get in the membership. You're also getting, whether you go through the Discord or if you go through our website is a more structured layout as far as the training course. And again, they're bite-sized. You can see they're 20 minutes, 21. On average, it's 20 to 30 minutes of video. Every once in a while, you'll see one video that goes a little longer, like obviously account management. That's very important for any trader, right? You need to be able to preserve your capital so you can continue to trade. So our trade management, we go a little bit more in depth, and it's very, very solid concepts to protect yourself, but at the same token, allow you to be a successful trader. So again, this is on the website itself, where you can go through a more structural one, or you can go to the Discord, which you're going to be in the Discord daily for the group chats. And you're going to want to just be involved with it. So the Discord is going to be probably 80% where you're at. So those courses are actually on the Discord as well. So if you're on the Discord, you can go through the course on the Discord, or if you want a more structural, professional look, you can go on the website and go through there. So there's 2 options for the course. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. You also saw it, you're going to get the trade journal. So the trade journal, just so you can see, the trade journal has, over here is your account management. Over here is your trade management. We can select what products we're going to be trading. So let's say you're trading the pound, it'll automatically change the pip value of the pound. Or I'm sorry, the US JPY. If you're doing pound USD, if we're doing gold, which I like to trade a lot of gold, and also what my risk is. So what's my risk? I want to risk 1%. You'll see all these things start changing. You got to step down for trade management. Again, we teach you how to trade manage so that even when you break even, you make money. Worst case, you're losing 138. We have drop downs as far as, okay, so you saw that trade we just did. It was Tuesday the 15th. It was gold was the product. This is how much we're risking, right? We were risking at 2% on the account. We were risking 275, so that would be 275 was your risk. We were going long. These were your trade paddles. That is on the our template, our desktop template of how we trade, our dashboard, and it'll rate, right? So if you're missing some of these things, it's a B class trade, but it was actually in one of our point of interest, so it's an A class trade. We ended up doing it during the 8 to 9 time frame. It was a push 1, 2, 3 trade setup. We traded push 2 and push 3. We had 2 trades into there, right? So we had 1 trade, 2 trades. You put your profit in there, your commission cost, and let's say you lost. So let's just say you lost $200. It'll automatically show that you had a losing trade. So you can see it automatically shows you as a loss, which will also calculate up here. So your win rate, which we do our win rate a little bit different than most people. We do a win rate off of our trade plan, right? So you have a trade idea. We may stack into that trade 2 to 3 times. So let's say you have 2 good winners and 1 break even, or 2 good winners and a slight loss. The overall trade idea was a win, right? Because that trade, like the one we just watched, we had 2 trades in there. Well, we won both of those trades. But let's say you won the first trade and you lost the second trade. Well, if you won the first trade and you lost the second trade, what do you got? You've got basically, that would be a normal win rate of 50-50. But no, the first trade we made, say, $200, and on the second trade you had break even or you lost, say, $20. You still made $80 on the trade. That is a successful trade. So we calculate our win rate on the trade idea and how many times you get in and out of that. That is all encompassed inside of that one trade idea. So we look at it a little bit different. So you're not killing yourself trying to hit that almighty, oh, I got to make 70% win rate. Our win rate is based off of the trade idea. So let's go back to the sheet again. We did make 1,000, what was that, 52? I don't remember. So our win rate's 100%. You know, on $10,000, we're at 13, so we've made basically 39% on the account. We have your max per month, right? So there's a business, and we go through that into the management portion of the modules for training. We set a business plan, a realistic trading business plan, and then it'll show you how we're going to break that business down into a monthly, a weekly, and a daily for profits, but also a day max and an account max for daily loss. We also show you how to stage in and out of trades, and then you have your trade journal here. And then you can scroll over here and you put your notes in here. How were you feeling today? What was your mood? Were you good? Were you poor? Were you frustrated? Throw down whatever notes you want in here as far as how that trade played out. So this trade journal comes along with every member. You'll get this along with the dashboard and the training modules. And again, you'll get these, here's a trade model. Here's a push trade model. Here's a fib. You know, so we have all these focus cards that help you understand what we're going through as far as our trade models. And if you looked at that journal sheet, we only have so many setups. See, these are our setups that we focus on. We're not trying to catch every trade. We are specific with these setups. And if you watch at the module, I'll tell you which setups you should focus on more to be successful and which ones you should just have in your arsenal. So if you see it, I may trade it, I may not. But these are our trade setups that we specifically wait to happen at certain times of the day and at certain points of interest. So this is all stuff that we teach you and we go over. I have a true heart to help people. This is not my core business. I put this together because I've been asked by several people throughout the years and a lot lately, can you teach me to trade? And although I would love to teach a trade, I'm one person and I can't be everywhere. I've got other businesses. I'm busy in them. Although I trade every day, my whole day is in front of the computers. I've got a set time. I trade. I go in there. I answer some questions in this Discord of our community. I'm off to my other businesses. So the only way I can help people out, which I have a passion for, I want to take you to the next level. I want you to have financial freedom. And one of the ways I know to do that is either in real estate or in trading. And tell you the truth, trading's easier to teach than how to do real estate. And trading's a lot faster to teach than real estate. So I hope this helps. I hope you join our community. I look forward to working with you and helping you along the way for your journey to success. And other than that, have a blessed day, and I hope to see you soon.
Good morning. It's about 10 a.m. June 27th, 2023. I just wanted to show proof and evidence of my trading style. Basically, this is a phase 2 challenge. I needed to make 5%, so $5,000 on a $100,000 account. I already passed phase 1. This is the final phase. As you can see here, today, as of roughly about 9:40, I just passed $5,007. It took me 4 days, 100% win rate, and there's my stats. I took 8 trades. Projected profits for the month would be 50K at the rate I'm going. Not to say that that's going to happen, but if I were to keep going at the curve I'm at, it's projecting me to make about 50K in 1 month. But realistically, that ain't going to happen. But anyways, I did make 100% win rate, no losses, 8 trades. There's just proof, evidence of, took me 4 days to pass phase 2. Phase 1, I think it took me 7 days. So basically 7 days for phase 1, 4 days phase 2. This is yet another prop firm challenge, easily passed with my trading style.